This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Oh, baby, baby.
Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby.
Yo, Betsy Pop.
Yeah, Marcy.
How are you?
I'm good. I have to say, with that in mind, I found a really great Spotify playlist that's just 90s dance party, I think, and it's a blast.
Oh, that's fun. Well,
yeah, if you're looking for just like a bunch of fun song, like you know, we're just like Spice Girls, yeah, Salt and Pepper.
Spice up the world. Well, send it my way, baby. I
will.
I do love. What's going on? Anything new and fun and spooky?
Spooky. Let's see, anything spooky. You know what, spooky? Got a lot of construction around us, so
I mean,
get ready to hear
some
hammering. And
look, it's not nighttime, but there may be some bumps in the afternoon.
Yes,
spooky.
Yeah. Lots of bumps. I just showed you. I just got a tattoo.
Very cool tattoo. Very cool. What would you call that little thing? It's
a bell.
Okay, I wasn't sure, like, if it had like a name from.
And the dude who was giving me my tattoo, he's like, does he have a name? And I was like, I actually don't think he does. So I got a tattoo of the bell from the California Raisins Christmas special.
Very cool. It's very cool. It's so cute and fun.
It's perfect. He really nailed it. So, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, but nothing spooky, really. Haven't been sleeping great. That's always spooky.
I know. You and I both, we woke up like middle of the night, essentially.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It sucks. I watched Waiting for Guffman and Romy Michelle's high school reunion.
I never just get up, and I know that I should just get up. Just get up and go do something else.
I know. I feel we talk about that.
Yeah, I never do it, though.
Yeah.
Well, I did have something not spooky, but a little eerie happen.
What happened?
So this is a little sad. My friend's dog died last week, and it's a dog that I've known for years. I've dog sat her. I love her. She was like 17 years old, and that's pretty.
Wow.
And she was a bigger dog. So for larger, not like a big dog, but she was like a medium-sized dog. And so she lived like a great long life. And I also have had like this 3-legged coyote coming around.
Yes, I saw you post.
He keeps coming around. I guess, I don't know. I see something dangling, but I think it's a little leftover leg.
Yeah. And he's hopping.
He's doing great.
Like,
I mean,
he's hopping the fence and stuff.
Yes, he has to be hopping the fence to get in back there. So and he's hopping like a 6-foot fence, and it's his back leg that is missing. So he's doing.
Wow.
I honestly think he's thriving. But so those two things have been like on my brain. You know, been like curious about that and sad about the dog. So I went over to my friend's house on Monday, and I knew I was going over there. So these are all like backstory things, but let's get to what I'm talking about. So I have a nightmare that my friend is walking his remaining dog. He had 2 dogs. So now he only has one. That he's walking the dog that is still alive. And a pack of coyotes start stalking them.
Oh, no.
And he has to kind of fight them off. And one coyote bites his hand. But then I wake up and I was just like, I need to tell him, because I had like this thought immediately like, oh, I need to tell him to get bear spray or something because now that he only has one dog, it might be more tempting.
Oh,
I just but I woke up at like 4 a.m. and just couldn't get back to sleep thinking of it. And then so when I went over to his house, as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh my God, I had a dream about you. And then he was like, what was it? And so I told him and he goes, oh, did my wife tell you what happened? And I was like, no. So last week, it was his dog's last day. Oh. And he got her a hamburger because he knew it was her last day.
Yes. Oh.
And she just chomped it right in his hand. And so she bit his hand. And I had a dream that his hand got, and he had a bandage on his hand. And he still had a bandage on his hand. And I was like, whoa. And he was like, I thought you dreamed it because she told you about it. And I was like, oh my God, it's not that interesting. But it is weird that I was like, but that's such a random thing that I would dream that he had his hand bitten and that's all that happened. And then yeah.
And like, I feel we talk about this a lot, but like the circumstances for it to happen is so out of what's the word?
Out of the ordinary, I guess.
Out of the ordinary, I guess, because like it was his dog who was having her last day who did it. Like that's so strange.
And I was dreaming that she was gone in the dream, and that's why that I was worried that there were more coyotes around. That like because 2 dogs may be a little more intimidating for a pack, but isn't that just a weird little coinky dink?
That's weird. That is such a weird coinky dink.
Maybe Stevie's like, I'm gonna come back as a coyote and bite everybody.
Maybe. Yeah. Do it, Stevie.
Get him. But anyway, that's my little spooky that. And I keep checking out this coyote. I know that I shouldn't feed him, but I want desperately to like take care of him in some way.
I know. I bet that's tempting. But he's doing great.
Honestly, like he's a full-figured, beautiful dog.
He is
coyote,
voluptuous.
Anyway, so that's what's going on with me.
Wow, that is weird. That is eerie.
Indiana. Wait, that's Gary, Indiana. Pennsylvania. Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Gary, Indiana. Remember that song from my
Gary, Indiana, Gary. And then Erie, Pennsylvania. Should we jump into some listener stories?
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to read one. And it is called Sleep Paralysis Demon Thing.
Oh, God.
Spoiler alert.
No.
I think I know what this is going to be about. Okay.
Nasty. Okay.
It's going to be about something sweet and and you're going to love it.
You're going to love it.
And we're all going to go to bed peacefully tonight, not worrying about a single dang thing.
No way.
All right. It goes like this. Marcy and Betsy, first of all, love the pod. You're both fucking hilarious, and I always look forward to new episodes every week. My name is Allie. I'm a longtime listener, first-time caller. At the moment, I'm currently trying to look productive at work by writing this in the body of an Outlook email.
Oh, that's so funny. Allie, you rule.
Thank you. Debating on whether or not I should send this in because it seems like it's too short of a story about the first and only time I had sleep paralysis. But I'm extra bored at work today and figure what the hell. This is when you should. Absolutely.
Yes, that's the perfect time.
Okay. That's so funny. This took place several years ago. I was living in Northern Virginia right after college and absolutely hating my life. I had my first big girl job that I really didn't like. I was commuting about 2 hours to and from work and just overall wasn't loving life. That's nightmarish.
Yeah, that's tough.
That is not a good way to spend your time. I have always heard about sleep paralysis, but never had it myself. Up until this point, my dreams were generally very weird and mostly consisted of random places I had never seen and people I hadn't spoken to or thought of in decades.
Wow. Which
is how the first part of this dream was going on this particular night. I remember I was in the middle of a conversation with my friend Carol in the dream. I don't remember what we were talking about at this point, but all of a sudden I open my eyes from the dream. It's still dark out and I'm pretty groggy, but I'm definitely awake. And I start this weird back and forth of me slipping in and out of my dream. Ooh.
Oof.
I'm lying on my side facing my bedroom wall, and as soon as I open my eyes from the dream, I see this pitch black shadowy hand come up and over the side of my bed coming towards me. Oh my God.
Oh, I got chills. Ew. Oh no.
I'm fully frozen and can't move or yell. It feels like there's a huge weight on my chest, so I just try to blink it away. And as I close my eyes, I'm immediately thrown back in the dream, talking to my friend again. I start trying to tell her about what I was seeing outside of my dream and that something was trying to get me. I open my eyes again, and now it is a full black shadow figure creeping towards me over the side of my bed. Oh my God.
Oh, good God, no. Stop reading, Marcy.
Let's just end the podcast here.
Yeah, I'm done.
I quit.
We're done. I quit.
I don't know if you've seen the first season of American Horror Story, but this figure reminds me of the mix between that black leather suit the guy wears and the movie character Venom. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No.
At this point, I'm still frozen and trying to tell myself that it's not real and trying to shake myself awake, but still could not move my body at all. And then I would slip back into the dream. In the dream, I am now screaming at my friend Carol, trying to tell her what is going on, just to then slip right back out. Oh my God.
This is horrific. Like, this sounds so awful.
The figure was moving so slowly, it was horrifying. Still frozen on my bed, I could literally hear the sheets rustling under it as it crept closer.
I think I'm done, man. I think I quit everything.
Oh no. Full-blown panic mode ensues, and I'm trying so hard to try and move away from it in my bed, but can't move. I am trying to scream, but nothing comes out, and I try to shake myself awake. I finally somehow shake myself out of the sleep paralysis, and I'm fully conscious again, and realize the figure is gone, and I just start bawling my eyes out.
Oh.
It was probably one of the most terrifying experiences I have ever had. Surprisingly, I did not shit my pants.
Yeah.
I did, however, spend the rest of that night wide awake in fear and called out of work the next day. To this day, I still get chills thinking about it, but thankfully, I have not experienced anything similar since. Hags! With exclamation point, Allie. P.S. I also have a story about how I was almost kidnapped as a child and didn't realize it until years later. Not a paranormal story, but definitely spooky. So let me know if you want me to send it in. Allie, send it in, dude. Allie.
Hags.
Allie.
Were we just talking about hags? I heard that for the first time ever. A couple weeks ago for yearbook signing of like, have a great summer, hags.
Oh, I never have heard that. That's funny.
I had no clue, and like a bunch of people I was hanging out with, they're like, oh yeah, you would write hags in a yearbook. And I was like, what?
I'm sure you were.
I just wrote stay cool.
Stay sexy.
Yeah, I just wrote stay sexy to everybody in middle school and high school.
I hope you're hot next fall.
Yeah, hope you're all hot. This
is the worst that I've ever heard.
So scary. The going in and out of the dream, like
your brain is trying to save you from it, but it can't.
Yes.
Like, that's what it makes me think, that like her brain was trying to be like, no, I don't want to do this. This is too scary.
Go back to Carol.
But then it was just happening. So oh my God, like the thing was like pulling her. Like,
yes.
Oh my God, that was so because some sleep paralysis stuff, you're like, oh, a nightmare-y thing. But this one, that is really, really, that's really scary to me. I hated that.
Do you think it's paralysis or something more?
Well, that's the thing, is like, can paralysis be something more?
Right. I think so.
I mean, I definitely think this feels like something more.
Yes. Sorry, Allie. It's something more. Wow. That really messed me up.
Yeah.
Messed me up.
That was a bad That was a
bad sleep paralysis, though.
Dude, that was so scary.
Dude, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That was just scary.
Dude, I can't believe you survived that. Congratulations.
Do you think everybody is enjoying us talking like this?
I think
podcast now?
I think everyone loves this, and they're gonna find themselves talking like this later today because it is a pretty nondescript.
That's pretty good.
It's like we have an accent, but also ate a bunch of peanut butter.
Yeah.
We have dried peanut butter in the back of our throats.
Whoa, that was freaky deaky.
That was really, I got like head chills. I basically got the flu from it.
Yeah, we both just got the flu from that story.
We're so sick, dude.
I'm achy now. Oh no. I got one.
Give
you
it.
Ready?
Yeah.
This is titled Kitchen Ghost Haunted Cups.
You do like that better than a bathroom ghost, right?
Any day. Hang out in the kitchen, I guess.
That's fine. Whatever.
I'm not doing anything wild in the kitchen.
No, I mean, mostly no. Yeah.
Yeah, mostly no. Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up. Don't mind your business.
Yeah. Shut up. Get out of here.
I can do whatever I want in the kitchen. Honestly.
Yeah. Okay. It's my kitchen. I can do anything.
You can do all kinds of butt stuff if I'd like.
Wait, did you say butt stuff?
Shut up. It's none of your business.
I can do all kinds of butt stuff in my kitchen if I want.
Just do whatever I want with my butt. Shut up.
I mean, truly, do whatever you want in your own kitchen, man. Okay. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I'm a huge fan of the pod. Thank you. Thanks so much for making such a fantastic spooky show. Oh, my goodness.
We love it.
That's so nice. I am a believer in ghosts and paranormal things and love listening to you all read and discuss stories so much. Despite being a lover of spooky things and always on the watch for ghosties, I've never really experienced anything myself, except for what I've written below. Scared emoji face. Probably for the best, though, because I'm a big scaredy cat.
We get it.
I wanted to write in about something weird that happened to me the other day and get your opinion on it. So the other day, I was unloading the dishwasher, maybe 30 minutes after the dishwasher cycle ended. All the dishes were still pretty warm, but not wet anymore. Here's a quick glimpse into my mind. I was like, dishwasher, kitchen. This is about kitchen. It's like, yeah, Betsy, that's why we went off on... talking about a kitchen.
Because you're tired.
Oh boy. Yeah. I need more sleep. Wow. Okay.
We're gonna wake up with a demon sitting on you.
Oh no.
But it's gonna be a dishwasher demon.
So spooky. Okay. So sorry. My brain is
very funny though.
all over the place. Okay. So I'm putting away a plastic cup in the cabinet. This cup is made of hard plastic and is very sturdy. I set the cup on the shelf upside down like the rest of the cups, close to the front of the shelf in front of the other cups in the cabinet. And I have to do a double take because after I set it down, I see the cup start moving on its own.
Oh.
It just moved 2 inches to the right on its own about a second after I set it down. It was like a cup moving in a horror movie or something. What? Ew. My shelf is completely level. The cup wasn't wet or slippery or anything, so I was pretty surprised. I don't know why I thought this was the logical next step, but after it moved, I just looked at it for a second, then I took the cup and placed it back to where I originally set it. It sat there a second and moved again. I was so surprised by this that I kind of just ignored it and finished putting the rest of the dishes away. Nothing else moved on its own and the cup stayed put. This has never happened before or since. I swear the shelf is completely level, so it was so wild seeing the cup just move on its own. The ghost-loving side of me wants to believe it was something paranormal. However, I keep thinking there's probably some scientific explanation. Do cups move on their own when they're warm? Has this ever happened to y'all with warm dishes out of the dishwasher? No, I don't have a dishwasher. Thanks for bringing it up. Okay. I don't know, but that in combination with the overhead light in my kitchen flickering randomly from time to time really makes me think. As for the light, it sometimes flickers really rapidly on and off when it's switched on. It does look pretty creepy, but I'm used to it by now. I would say it's the bulb going out, but it happens so inconsistently, I don't think that's the case. It hasn't flickered at all over the last month, so I know the bulb is just fine. I'd say it flickers 10% of the time I have it switched on. If it was flickering to indicate the bulb dying, why hasn't the bulb ever actually gone out? I've never replaced it, and it keeps working just fine most of the time. Is the same ghost that moved my cup flickering my lights? I really don't know what that's about, so what do y'all think? Are these potential paranormal things or just normal kitchen things? Maybe I have a kitchen ghost. Let me know what you think. Much love. I wanted to make sure you can use my main number. Laurin. P.S. Now that I'm thinking about it, the only other weird experience I've had was also with a cup.
Oh, too many cups.
Come on, Laurin. A ceramic coffee mug where I heard the sound of a metal spoon clanking around in the mug as it sat right in front of me with nothing in it. That really freaked me out. That happened at work, and even my coworker heard it and thought I was stirring it. I wasn't. Weird. Maybe I'm just a haunted cup person.
LOL.
Wow, Laurin, you're a haunted cup person.
You're a haunted cup person. That's very strange. I did look it up, and like Laurin said, that when the cup is wet, sometimes if the cup is warm or there's condensation or there's a temperature change, it can move across. But usually that's with some kind of liquid of sorts, so that it kind of
right.
So I mean, could be that, but also could be that you do something weird to cups. The cups freak out around you, man.
Cups, Cups you're the cup whisperer.
Also, with the flickering light, though, I have to say, you should probably get your outlet checked.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. I gotta get all my outlets checked.
I mean, this house is so old that I've had to replace half the outlets, and I probably should replace the other ones now. But I have like one outlet that truly you have to like. If you plug something in, then all of a sudden it starts flickering. But if you just leave it in a certain way, like you can't push through, it's like, I'm sure this is going to cause a fire one day. But
that's absolutely my house too, because our place is old, and it is like, okay, there's some stuff going on in the walls, dude.
When does this burst into flames?
Yeah, you know what's. Sorry, I'm going back to the cup.
Do it.
I gotta talk about this.
We
cup.
gotta talk about the cups.
The like putting it back in place and then waiting and watching it move again. It's like that feels.
Especially if you like release, if there is any tension or whatever from the heat of the cup, like suctioning or whatever and causing.
Right.
But to like move it to release that tension and then put it back, you would think that it wouldn't still do that, right?
Yeah, you would think it's like done with that.
I'm done with this, it says.
I'm over this. I'm not moving no more.
No
more
crawling.
You are a haunted cup person.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck.
Don't work at a bar.
Yeah. You're
screwed. Also, the clinky cup.
Yeah. What is that about?
Having a get out moment.
Oh yes.
Yuck.
Hypnotizing.
Yuck. Yuck. Yuck.
Nasty.
Congratulations, you disgusted us today.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Grossing us out.
Grossing us out big old time. Making us feel weird.
Yeah. Making us question our reality, man.
What's real? Where are the cups? Why do they move?
Why are the cups moving?
Please.
What's happening?
Stop this. Okay.
Please stop.
Should I play a listener story?
Yeah, I think you should. I think that's smart.
Okay.
Nice.
Greetings, funny feeling friends, Marcy, Betsy, esteemed guest, or maybe no one at all. Just two gals gabbing about the funny feelings they have. It's me, another funny feeling friend in the Midwest, who seems to have premonition dreams that are wild and out of control. My normal premonition dreams are about an ex, a specific ex that is, you know, the one that you can't really let go of, who kind of just is always creeping back into your life in some way or another. Well, I usually have dreams about him, and then within hours, days, he contacts me in some way, whether it's on Snapchat, Instagram, whatever he can to reach out to me out of the blue, because we hardly ever talk, and he has another girlfriend. So, eyeball roll forever on that one. But my most recent one that really kind of freaked me out today is about a friend of yours, Mr. John Gabris, who has a podcast on this same network. I had a semi-horny dream, not about John Gabris. I know what you're thinking. Don't be gross. Or do be gross. It's your life. Have fun with it. But I had a horny dream about this talking head character who I couldn't even name before today. I don't remember his name. He was on all of the VH1 talking head things about, like, I love the 80s, I love the 90s, all of that stuff. I thought he was a writer for the Rolling Stone. It turns out he's not. Anyway, it was kind of I didn't really think he was attractive before. You have the dream and you're like, oh, maybe he is cute. Anyway, kind of just brushed off the dream, didn't think anything of it. I was like, that's strange that I had a dream about this talking head, who I guess now I realize was also in the Woodstock 99 documentaries that came out. His talking head is featured in that documentary. But that's neither here nor there. When I was uploading my queue to fill up my podcast listening queue, I don't know, it feels so strange calling it a queue. Anyway, because John Gabris puts out his High and Mighty podcast every Thursday, I went to go add his podcast, and wouldn't you know, it was Joel Stein. I guess I can pause so you can Google who Joel Stein is, because I'm not sure if you guys would even know who he was off the top of your head. Or maybe you do. Maybe you guys are Joel Stein heads. I don't know. He's not really a celebrity. He would not like that I'm saying this about him, but he's kind of like, just on the radar, but not like big time celebrity guy. So it was very strange that he showed up in my dreams this week of all weeks. And then the next thing I know, John Gabris is interviewing him on his podcast. So my premonition dreams have spiraled into whatever this is about John Gabris's future guests. So hope this isn't too long. I recorded this a million times, but this is the final one. I'm not doing this again. I hope it's okay. I hope I didn't say too many times. And please, keep spooky and shit your pants as much as you feel comfortable doing in public spaces or in private. Just everything is shit, so shit your pants.
Shit your pants.
Shit yo, that's wild.
Honestly, that's so funny that John Gabris called in character to promote his own podcast.
Yes,
that was a Gabris character he was doing, trying to give himself some promo on the old HeadGum network.
The old HeadGum. That is really wild.
That is such an
because I would never think of that. And I've seen that dude is in a lot of documentaries and shows about pop culture and stuff.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
Wow. It also the ex coming up thing too. Like,
yes,
it is just
because it's like, is he having a drink also? Like,
yeah,
or, you know, like what?
And that's what's making him want to reach out. Oh, okay,
I don't
that's
know.
a good theory.
Maybe, you know, being like, whoa, I had a dream. I better hit them up.
Or he's like kind of psychically being like, I know, like, the rule number 1 is they always come back. That is rule number 1 when it comes
That's rule number 1
to dating boys, men. They always come back. They can tell when you've moved on, or they can tell when you're thinking of they're look. It is the one way in which they are very intuitive that they always come back.
They always come back.
Yes,
They
back.
always come back.
And so does Joel Stein.
Joel Stein. Wow, that is
funny.
really wild to then be like, once again, everything having to work out the way it does is just like, that doesn't make sense. Like,
yeah,
wow.
It's like my dream that I told earlier at the top of the show.
Yes.
It's a very useless premonition. Like, it is happening, and it, you know, but what does it mean? Nothing.
But nothing much.
Nothing much. Just kind of tapping in. That's all.
Also,
Goodbye.
if you had a horny dream about Gabrus, I get it.
Of course.
I get it.
The animal magnetism of that man.
Good God. I love Gabrus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hunk of beef. Come on.
hunk of beef. What a hunk of man.
Hunk. And also,
Tiffany's going to be so mad at us now.
she gets it. She gets
Oh,
what
yeah.
a hunk
She'd be
is.
like, yeah, you're damn right.
Yeah, that's my hunk.
That's my hunk.
She's had him on lock for like 20 years at this point.
Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
She's a hunk too.
They're a hunky couple.
She's a
Like a
dreamboat.
crazy hunky couple. I remember when I first met them at Delusion, I was like, wait, what? You two are such a hot couple.
The most fun couple. The most fun
Yes.
couple. We've had Tiffany on the podcast, so if you want to go back and
And
listen,
Gabrus.
and Gabrus, you can listen
Yeah.
to both of them. It's very funny. Speaking of Delusion, I was in Pomona last weekend.
Yes.
Because I love Pomona. I can't wait for Delusion to come back this year, B.
I'm not gonna lie. Multiple people like this past week are like, I can't wait.
Oh,
I cannot wait till Halloween. I'm like, I know. We have summer, but I am so pumped for Halloween. It's the most fun. It's the most fun.
I'm already thinking of it. I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah. Well, we're going to buy a bunch of tickets and hit up Delusion.
Let's do it like we always do.
Woo! Oh, I'm so pumped.
Should I?
Would you like me to read one? or
Oh
do
my
you want to read
God!
one?
Please read one.
I would love to read a story to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Like, I do this bit with mine a lot. I'm like, read to me. You know, like an old lady who's like, read to me.
Read to me.
Or I'll make friends at the restaurant read me the menu. Read to me. It makes me laugh so hard.
Please read to me.
Please read to me. I shall read to you, Marcy.
Thank you.
This is called Near Death Experience featuring Alice Cooper.
Dude, that's fun.
Be my Frankenstein. Hi, Betsy and Marcy. Casey here, he, him. You once asked your listeners to share any near-death experiences with you, so here's mine. Whoa.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Oh my God, this near-death is so crazy. Okay, here we go. 5 years ago, I experienced a spontaneous pneumothorax. This is medical speak for a sudden hole in the lung.
Oh no.
Completely unprompted by anything.
No, it can just happen? No. I don't need a new
Wow.
thing to worry about.
That is so scary.
Oh my
I
God.
assume you didn't know that was a thing, and neither did I.
Yeah, you're
More
right.
to be anxious about. You're welcome.
LOL. Casey, you read us.
Casey, you got us.
You did it.
God, a whole sudden. Come on, man. What happened? Wait, when it happened, I had no idea why it was suddenly very difficult to breathe and why my heart was beating so fast. This is like, I'm getting woozy. We'll be fine. I can't lock my knees. I went to the ER to get. I promise nothing. Medical stuff gets me. I went to the ER to get checked out, and as soon as the doctor saw the X-ray, she hurried me into the minor surgery room. Because my lung now had a hole in it, every time I took a breath in, instead of exiting the lung like it is supposed to, the air was now filling the lining between my lung and ribs and literally pressing on my heart.
Oh my God. I honestly thought that she was, that he was becoming like, God, what is it in Willy Wonka, the girl who blows up?
Oh, a big old
blueberry, Violet. Yes, Violet.
A big old blueberry.
Yes,
That's what it is. Oh my God.
Okay, not that. Way
Not
more
that.
dangerous.
Yeah, way more dangerous. Oh, good God. I might fucking hurl.
Do you need me to take over?
No, I'll be fine. I have to do this.
Why is it such torture?
I know. It's fine. It's
fine.
The doctor had to stab me between the ribs to open up the lining and let the trapped air out, and it apparently sounded like a balloon.
Oh wait,
Like a balloon popping. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But before doing that, I'm gonna faint.
Are you really? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling just a little woozy. I'll be fine. Because we're getting to the fun part.
Okay.
The near-death experience. The fun part.
If you need me to take over, I will.
Thank you. I'll popcorn if necessary. Here we go. Okay. But before doing that, she gave me an IV drip of ketamine. What happened next was either a brush with the other side or a vivid hallucination brought on by the extremely strong drug dosage. Or like we think, maybe a little bit of both.
A little of both?
Sometimes. Okay. I felt like I saw a peek, not a sneak peek, a peek behind the curtain of the universe as we know it, seeing a gigantic cosmic mill of some kind collecting everything into it and then churning it out in new forms like it was fresh ground pepper.
What?
That's incredible. What? After viewing this, my vision faded to a white room with file cabinets in it. Who else but Alice Cooper was there, and I realized that all the drawers contained human consciousnesses.
What?
This is nuts. This feels like what's that, ayahuasca
Yes.
This is wild. It sort of resembled a more sterile and clinical version of the pods from the Matrix. Alice plucked my consciousness out and put it into one of the drawers where I could feel that I was no longer attached to a body. I immediately started losing my grasp of who I was. I felt peaceful and calm, but also aware that, though this wasn't unpleasant, it wasn't what I was destined for.
Oh, wow.
At that point, I started to hear voices and saw a screen like when an old computer boots up. What they were saying in the operating room started to appear as text message word balloons, and I very gradually woke up. I felt as if some time between a few hours and several years had passed, but was told I'd been out only for 20 minutes.
What the fuck?
It's worth noting that this all happened a few days after my first date with a new and awesome and very, very pretty gal with whom I felt a mutually strong connection even when we were first texting but hadn't really met yet. 5 years has passed since then. We're now married, own a house, have 2 dogs, and a 1-year-old daughter. Shout out to our Ivy Bee.
Oh my God.
Oh, We love your show and have spent many hours listening to it together. Thank you so much for all the haunts and ha-has over the years. That's fun, haunts and ha-has. Casey, by the way, the house we own, haunted. More on that another day, though. Hope your pants stay shit-free until then.
Oh my gosh,
Wow,
what a cool story. What a cool story. Also, like the like love ending of it all. Very cool story.
And like immediately knowing that this is like Casey's person. That's so cool, man.
I think we've talked I think we talked about it recently, that I think it is like both. I think it is the drugs, but the drugs tapping into this bigger consciousness that why I don't think Alice Cooper is really in control of filing cabinets, but that's the way your brain was able to help you understand this bigger thing.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because like I feel I'm thinking of a Simpsons and a Saved by the Bell episode, like when they're kind of having their oh my god, I'm so sorry.
You didn't get no sleep.
I got no sleep when my brain is
and I got
fried.
attacked by coyotes. I mean, we got stuff going on.
What's that? Oh my god. You know when like an angel comes to visit or another spirit comes to visit and they're like, this is pretty, like Zach Morris sees Screech as his angel.
Okay. Yes.
Homer, so maybe it is kind of that like, oh, Casey saw Alice Cooper as this entity, this being.
Yes.
And where it is like our brain or the universe being like, you'll understand better if it's Alice Cooper.
I'm so
who's
curious.
Taking your consciousness. Or maybe it's fucking Alice Cooper running the universe, dude.
I'm so curious as to why your brain, Casey, would choose Alice Cooper, unless it is Knights in Satan's. What is it? What does KISS stand for? Knights in
Satan's service?
Yeah, so that it was sort of like your brain's way of being like not religious, but also that there is something beyond. That's
right. That is so. Having it be Alice Cooper is so fun.
So fun.
How funny and wild.
Alice Cooper's not from KISS. I'm wrong, right?
No. Alice Cooper does his own thing. He's in Wayne's World.
Okay,
Frankenstein. He's fun. He's really fun. He also has a restaurant in Vegas.
Yeah,
with a really big burrito.
He does do makeup. That's why I was confused about the KISS thing.
Yes.
Okay, so never mind
and
about
he's
my
very
nights.
that vibe of like Satan. Like he's very much that vibe, that kissy kind of vibe, that very like theatrical fun.
Yeah. Not a night in Satan's service though. So
no,
back up,
guys. Alice Cooper, dude. Wow.
That is
so wild.
Also, just a great story, and we do want to hear about your haunted house.
Yes, please.
Please give it to us.
Come on.
We love to hear spooky stories.
We'll get through the medical jargon as quickly as possible so we don't get queasy.
I mean, hopefully your haunted house doesn't have too many medical emergencies.
Oh, God, I can't listen to that.
No, Betsy we'll have a medical emergency on our hands over here.
Yeah, fucking pass out, man.
She absolutely can't handle it.
I truly can't. I truly cannot.
That's a great story, though. Oh, man.
Yes.
These are bangers today. All right, let's see if this one. Don't fuck it up. Okay, this one.
All right, let's see if this one's fun.
This one is called The Other Side of the Family Tree.
Ooh.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. Just started listening to the pod and love hearing these stories. I have had a lot of lost loved ones since I was born. I had 2 dead grandparents before I was born. My dad died when I was 3 months old. My grandpa at 4, uncle at 15, uncle at 22, and grandma at 24. Oh my God, I am so sorry. That's so much loss to experience. That's tough. That's so rough.
And at like such a young age.
Yeah.
All of it. Like
all
so
of them. Yeah, very so hard.
Oh God.
I have been scared to go to a medium / psychic / paranormal connecting professional because of all the people I have lost, particularly at a young age. I've had a lot of connections to some of my loved ones, and I thought I would share. Okay, this is Uncle at 22. My uncle passed away unexpectedly when I was 22. I had just moved to Colorado to start my career Yeah. Ooh, fist bump from Betsy.
Yeah, it is a quiet. I don't want to interrupt. I just did. So Colorado rules.
Moved to Colorado to start my career and was staying with him and my aunt, who is also spiritually in tune with the other side and has had experiences in the past. He worked in IT and would sometimes work from the home office on his laptop, which was across from my room. He also would be the last one up to bed, heavy-footed on the stairs around 10, 11 p.m. Within a month or so of being gone, I heard heavy footsteps going up the stairs, and so I called for my aunt to see if it was her. I heard nothing back. The laptop in the office across my room turned on and bypassed the login password stage of the startup, and then it went to sleep. Freaked out, I went to bed, and the next day I asked my aunt if she had gotten up to take her dog outside, and she said, curious, she asked me why. And I told her I must have been imagining it, but could have sworn someone was coming up the stairs, and she looked at me and said, I thought that was you. I even called your name, but nobody responded.
What?
I got chills.
I did too.
I knew it was Bruce, and to be honest, I think he knew it freaked us all out because I've only had one other laptop incident, but the stairs don't happen anymore. Wow. He presents in ways my aunt asked him to present, which truly makes me LOL because it usually comes in the form of finding a good parking spot. LOL.
Yes, Bruce.
She always lucks out the most congested parking lots to a good space, and she always says, what a guy. Thanks. Oh my God.
I love that so much.
Me too. Wow. That's really strange though, like the login and stuff, like inexplicable. Woof.
I like that of like we're pretty sure he didn't realize he freaked us out so much, so he chilled out with the stomping up.
Okay, I gotcha.
I'll get you some nice parking spots.
Also, the aunt saying that she called out. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's freaky. Wow. Okay, Dad. I never really got to know / have memories of my dad, and I have no idea what this means, but I would have nightmares of dark spaces and being chased or being in a sleeping bag, and a hand comes from the bottom of the bag and grabs my foot, dragging me further into the bag / darkness. Oh my God.
That got me.
That is some Freddy Krueger shit there.
That is straight up Freddy Krueger shit. Oh my, that like my whole body went ba-ding.
Yeah, you're having a hard time today.
Whoa.
Occasionally, that hand was attached to what I thought looked like my dad based on photos of him, and it would freak me out so badly. I thought there was something wrong with me. In addition to these nightmares, I used to have dreams where he was alive, and I just hadn't found him to the point I was suspicious he was somehow still alive in real life. I thought I was nuts, but Prince Harry said as a coping mechanism, he used to do that with his mom, Diana, after she passed. So maybe it's more normal than I realize. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I would love to do more understanding of why I had that sleeping bag dream, as my family has always told me how wonderful he was, how similar I am to him, etc. I feel bad and not sure what to make of it / scared to ask someone what it might mean.
Yeah.
My dad was a massive music fan. I grew up with a fondness for all things music and Ireland, river dance, and just generally the country and traditions, and found out later that from my mom that it was her sign that he was with her, because without knowing him, I am so similar to him as a proud music-obsessed Irish kid. He's very Irish. My dad comes through music, and if I ever have a song I'm thinking of in my head I want to listen to, my Spotify shuffle will randomly land on that song.
What?
And I have 5,000 to 8,000 songs in my catalog or on the radio. Oh my God.
What? That's cool.
Yes. This is also probably the strangest, most out there thing to try to explain. I remember my first thought ever being a conversation surrounding a choice. I don't know if it was out loud or in my head. I don't know who it was with. I just remember I was aware and it felt like I was being held, not sure by mom or someone else. And I remember being asked mom or dad, and I thought I really don't want to choose. And I remember being asked mom or dad again. I remember saying that I wouldn't be in a world without my mom. soul connection to her. We are very close. Next thing I remember is being like 3 or 4 years old, and I was told that my dad passed away when I was a baby. It's super weird for me to try and describe it as someone who grew up Catholic and now considers herself agnostic. It felt like someone was cradling me, holding me, and talking to me about what life path I would like to take by picking my mom or dad before it happened, which also probably contributes to some feelings of guilt that he's gone. Anywho, thought I would share since I always felt like a freak for having all these weird things happen and never told anyone around me all this. The last one is Grandma at 24. It's really short. Grandma passed away when I was 24 and visited me in my dreams. In it, she was younger, healthier, and hangs out while I'm doing the most random things. I was very close to her, and I wake up crying, happy and emotional feelings. I feel so much comfort. Thanks, Lindsey.
Oh,
okay.
Lindsey.
This dad stuff, I really think it's just the trauma of it.
That dream, the like sleepy. I was like, there's an explanation for what that feeling is. You're like,
I really do think that is just deep trauma that something that is so hard to understand at such a young age.
Yes.
That it became a larger than life scare of like, could it happen to you? Could it happen to mom? Like, I don't know about the choosing part. I do think that's guilt. I would say that if you don't want to do like paranormal work, you could consider doing some shadow work with someone who does like Jungian psychology. That might be, or just to like read some Carl Jung.
And they're like specific therapists for dream stuff too, which I think is Jungian stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, I had like, let me see. I had a shadow session with. I had a shadow work session not long ago. And,
what'd you shadow? Or like what? Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, it was just like.
Or I guess I don't understand.
It was a guided meditation where you kind of go into your own self-conscious, like subconscious, and like explore like it's like deep-rooted issues or insecurities that you have.
Okay. Whoa.
But let's see, shadow work. I'm trying to look it up because this place is.
Were you able to do it like over online, like over a Zoom or something?
Yes. Cool. So I'm trying to look up this person because why not?
Give them a little shout out.
Okay, her name is Marissa Cotrill, and she does workshops. She does shadow work, or I think she goes by Riz, like RISS. And I'll link it in the show notes if, I don't know, like...
Nice!
Tell her I sent you. I don't know that she'll do anything for me, but I really did enjoy my session and, like, kind of had, like, some interesting stuff come up. It's digging into your own subconscious and not the paranormal. Yeah. But sometimes, I think the little bit that I have read with Carl Jung is, like... There is an interesting overlap between like our subconscious and the way it connects to the world around us and what it understands and sort of can like future cast things. Like our brain is
and we've had so many stories today where it's showing showing all of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow.
So again, this person, I just had a friend gifted me the session, so I just tried it out, and I really was like, wow, this was really cool what I like did explore. But it is like just sort of like like it's not even guided. It's guided meditation, but it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's really interesting work to do, but it's
right.
Yeah, it's not like a past life thing. It's more like what's going on in your brain right now.
Whoa, dude!
Very weird.
That's fun. That's wild.
Wow. But what hard. That's all such hard stuff, and
so hard. Yeah, and like. So young. Yeah. It's hard any time. I cannot imagine being so young and having like so much happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I say all that to not to undercut what could be like a very scary thing. I just don't think that was your dad. I don't think that has anything to do with your dad. I think it has more to do with like we said, the guilt and the subconscious and or it could also be something paranormal that knows how to fuck with you real good.
Ew. Yeah. That feels Stephen King-y.
Yeah.
Like where
real
it's
nasty stuff.
Yeah. Like it, dude. Pennywise, know?
No, thank you.
No way.
Not allowed
Stay out
here.
of my brain, you
Stay out of my
awful
dreams.
Woo!
Get into my car.
Get into my car.
All right, I'm going to play a listener story if you're ready.
I'm ready. If you're nasty, I'm nasty.
Hello, I am Erin. I'm 22 years old. I'm from the suburbs of Chicago. Just figured I'd throw that out there. I watch too much Nicole Byer, and that's what they always start with. So, yeah. Anyway, I have a cool story. And I hope you guys like it. So, my grandpa, he had a problem with his pancreas, and so he had to have surgery, and it came kind of suddenly, and there ended up being some complications, and he ended up passing away. Now, his mom is still alive and living in a nursing home, but she has Alzheimer's, and so she's very confused a lot of the time. But the few days after he passed away, I went to visit his mother, in the nursing home. And I was talking to her, and it was right before her nap, and so she was kind of out of it, and out of nowhere she just asks me, "Where's Fred? Where's my son?" And I said, "Oh, he's at home right now, don't worry," because we didn't want to tell her, because she's literally the only person left in her family. So, yeah, we didn't want to tell her. She goes, No, he's not at home. He's dead." And I was so taken aback. I was the only person who heard it. And I just, I'm there with my grandma, and I'm like, "Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that?" And she didn't. But then I told her, and she was like, "Whoa, that's crazy." So obviously I told the story to my mom, because this was her dad. And she really believes that he, on his way, stopped to say goodbye to his mom, and then went off into whatever afterlife he's doing right now. Yeah, I just thought that would be a cute, short-ish story. If you ever want to put it on the podcast, I hope you do, since I really love the podcast. Also, side note, you should really have Jenny Slate on, because she's a comedian, and she grew up in a house that was incredibly haunted, so it's just the perfect content. Anyway, yeah, sorry for rambling, but I hope you enjoyed it.
We would love to have Jenny Slate on. Anybody tell her to give us her email, I guess.
Tell her for us.
Tell her we'd like her to come on. I know she talked about it in a special, so I would love to hear more about it. But
yeah, we gotta hit her up. Wow.
That's so wild.
Yes. For the mom to be like, "Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
He's dead." I bet he came in.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, my God. And it makes sense why you wouldn't want to tell someone suffering with dementia. Like that can be very confusing for them. But just wild that you heard it as well. Yeah.
That's so, oh my goodness. That is so wild. I don't even know what to. I'm also just like, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad.
That's the other part of ghost stories is that they're sad. They're sad.
I know, Marcy. I know.
Wow. What if I just read one more?
Okay. Sure.
I'll do it. Okay.
Read it to me, Marcy.
Okay, Betsy.
Read me a story.
Okay, you just cuddle up. It's...
yes. Let me pull my blanket up to my chin.
Ooh. Hello, Betsy and Marcy. First, I love your pod. You two are charming and funny. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Charming.
Funny.
Okay. All right.
Guess we're going to get some hot dates being this charming and funny.
I thought for a hot second you were going to be like, we're getting some hot dicks. And I was like, whoa, Marcy.
Betsy,
okay.
That was the subtext.
Okay.
Some hot private eyes. Okay, so I don't have super scary stories, but one time my mom and I were in the front of our house, in the kitchen and living room. Down the hall in what used to be my grandma's bedroom, we heard crashing from her closet like a bunch of boxes were falling against the closet door.
Whoa.
My mom and I both paused in what we were doing to listen. Then as soon as it stopped, we looked at each other and went to investigate, only to find no boxes in the closet at all.
No.
The scariest thing to happen to me, I don't even remember. When talking to my dad about the house we used to live in, he told me the story. So when I was about 8 or 9, my dad and stepmom and little half-brother moved into a house from an apartment. During the first couple of weeks of stealing into the house, my brother and I were in his bedroom playing, and my dad and stepmom were in the kitchen organizing. I came out of the bedroom and went up to them and told them both that there was a man standing in the corner of my brother's room watching us play.
No.
My dad and stepmom said I didn't seem scared, just a bit annoyed.
Oh my God. What?
They asked what he looked like, and I said he was an old Asian man. They told me to just ignore him and sent me back to playing with my brother. They said that they were freaked out because they knew the owner of the house, and his dad, the former owner, had died in the house we were living in now. Apparently, I never brought him up again, but I do remember seeing a man walk by the bedroom windows on the side of the house now and again, and always assuming it was my dad, only to find out there was no way he could have been on that side of the house. But I never got a good look at the man, and I never felt threatened by it, so I always shrugged it off. Knowing this story now, I wonder if it was the owner of the house I would see walking around checking on his home. I guess we took good enough care of it because he never bothered me again that I can remember. That's all for now. I hope my story creeped you out. I will write again about my mom's alien story and the shadow man I used to see when I was a little girl. Keep it funny and spooky, Nicole.
Nicole, tell us about all of that.
Oh, wow.
It's gotta be the owner.
Absolutely. I mean, you hope, yeah.
Especially because it doesn't feel like it felt not malicious or anything.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Pretty safe where it's like, oh, okay. Wow.
Wow, that's wild. That's wild. Also, the crashing of boxes.
Yeah. What's that all about?
Someone doing some physical comedy in your grandmother's room?
Yes.
Pratfalls.
A lot of practicing my pratfalls, man.
It is funny. It still does. It hits hard. It hits good.
It's very funny.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you think ghosts fall down stuff? They like fall downstairs and stuff and like trip or...
What if that's how they died and they just have to repeat it over and over? They like slipped on a banana peel at the top of stairs and they're like, this is how I spend the rest of my eternity.
Whoa, that would be wild.
That would be wild. It would. Here's the thing. It would be wild. It would be a wild.
It would be very wild. It would be very wild. Yep.
Man, you guys really killed it today. Everyone did such a
really
great job.
great stories. Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
goodness.
Thank you guys for sending them in. And
Yeah, keep them coming.
yeah, and tell us Jenny Slate's email.
Yeah, please tell us, and we'll get her on.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye, everybody. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a headgum podcast.